MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset, too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
NBA 2K23 is turning back the clock in a big way with the return of the Jordan Challenge.
15 of the most legendary games of Michael Jordan's career have been painstakingly recreated.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Number 14, Tyler Hero. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 13, Number 22, Jimmy Butler. Your Miami Heat head coach is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, home in the paint. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with the...
Substitution on the switch here. Dedmon's checked in. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And that one misses.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And it's Martin that time on the assist by Butler. And this game is tied up now.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Hero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's G. It's Williams, high post. Outside, Ball. Pass to G. Left side, Williams. He kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. Vucevic trying to get open. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Lowry against Ball. Here's Martin. Goes back up. Vucevic with the block.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker? He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Williams. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Butler. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hero. From 11 feet away. Basket counts. Hero's got 7 points.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Levine. G is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Green in at the 4. Back to Levine, and G has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Inside, kick out to Levine. Now, here's Green, guarded closely. To the right side. Here's G. They get it back. Drummond. 2 points. That one goes. Drummond's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Bounce pass from Strus. Oladipo outside. No good on the 3. The Bulls leading by 7.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Pass to G. Outside, Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will...
So it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. Substitution in for Williams. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
G, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Hero on the wing. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
Ball, the pass to G. Lowry against Ball. Outside, Levine. DeRozan scanning the floor. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
We have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Ball kicks to G. Outside, Levine. Nice jump shot. Good. Levine's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. The dish to G. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. Three-pointer. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Lowry against Ball. 44 seconds left to play in the third. From 12 feet out. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Lonzo Ball running pick and roll just looks right. There's a flow to it.
And yes, it's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with tough.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball against Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
So for Chicago right now, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with G. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Martin wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Outside, Martin. Pass to Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he comes up with the deuce.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. Passes the ball. Here's G. Off target from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Hero. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Back to Butler. Fires for 3. Knocked loose.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Ball. Vucevic the pass to G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. The offensive rebound. And Vucevic kicks to G. DeRozan against Oladipo. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
Now, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they...
That's the end of the game. Thank you, crowd, for coming out and showing your support. We can't wait to see all of you back here very soon.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight. Let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. You know, man, I played this game to win. So if it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so congrats again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Mm-hmm. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. So you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now, just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer is trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we got to be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow plays.
Slow played,
Oh,
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.